guys? Welcome to the first official video of the channel. Kind of nervous today, I'm not gonna lie to you. Pretty much the whole generality of the channel is gonna be really just working on any kind of build. So I have my, Eclipse 4th gen behind me. But, like I said, any kind of future builds that we want to work on, any kind of future modifications, you guys will be updated on all that stuff. Maybe some vlogs in the future, maybe go to some takeovers, car meets, whatever it is. Just mainly generalized on car stuff in the car world. So, let's get straight into it. So what we're doing today is we're sanding the hood. Okay, the coating is completely done for. It's been like that for a couple months now. And what I'm doing today is, like I said, I'm sanding the hood to get ready to get painted. Nothing too crazy, just something temporary for now. We're gonna do like a kind of like a mattish flat black on the hood, and like I said, just to make it look cleaner. That way when we taking flicks and stuff like that, it looks a lot better than that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and change that up. Gonna go ahead and fix it a little bit. I'm gonna get started off with 400, and then I wasn't able to find orbital 2000s, but I did get the sheets. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit extra labor today, but nothing crazy, anything to get the job done, right? So yeah, after that we're gonna go ahead and wash it a little bit, clean it up, get it all nice and tidy for later on today, so we can go ahead and get it painted up. So stay tuned. Shout out to Gator, using both of their sandpaper supplies. This is Power Net, I believe. Yeah, this is Power Net right here, orbital sandpaper. So with the Velcro on the back, so you just take off one slice like so. Sandpaper, Velcro on the back, you can't even really see it. And you just smack it onto the machine right there, and you make it happen. And then I'm also using the sheets of the 2000 because I couldn't find the orbital ones. So like I said, a little bit extra labor today, but nothing crazy. So yeah, just a shout out to Gator. Appreciate your stuff, guys. We love a sponsorship. So I wouldn't have to pay out of pocket for your stuff. I'm showing how good it is on the hood, but it's whatever. All right, so the sanding is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and skip it. That way you guys don't have to sit through it. Even if I time lapse it, it's gonna take forever. So I'm gonna get this done, gonna skip this, and then we keep going, right? God damn! So we just finished sanding the hood. Doesn't look okay. I mean, it looks a little bit better. I just washed everything down right now. Make sure to get everything kind of clean as possible. Wipe all the dust off, all the excess, dust from the sanding and everything. So we're looking good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it up, see how it looks. My prediction is that, I know it's gonna look okay. It's just, since we're painting it like kind of like a matte black in a way, it's not gonna go exactly with the rest of the body. But this is only temporary, like for now. And then the ultimate finish will be like when I get my wrap and everything. But just for now, we're gonna do the hood. We're contemplating on doing the whole body, but just for now, getting that done. So stay tuned and let's get this done. Yeah. It is the next day. I'm just completely finished sanding the whole entire hood, even the edges and everything with the 400. We just sprayed on some primer and get it ready for the 2000, make it super nice and smooth, super fine looking. And yeah, new day, new fit. Got the shorts on, got the shoes.
And is this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Don't make fun of the shoes, guys. All right, these are work shoes. All right, what am I doing? I'm working. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start sanding, and after the 2000 is on to the paint, boy. Let's get it. Shout out to McDonald's, by the way. Got a bag over there. just like that, sanding is completely done. As y'all saw from yesterday, completely sanded the whole entire hood with the 400. Then today we moved on to the 2000. Make sure we got all the edges and everything, gave like a super fine kind of feel to it. With the 2000s though, just to let you guys know, you cannot dry sand it. You need to make sure the hood is like super wet. What I did is I grabbed the sheet, I grabbed the whole bucket of water, and then kind of like dipped the sheet inside the water and then started sanding everywhere. You got to make sure it stays super moist, super wet.
What do you mean by that?
That way it doesn't really scratch up the hood too much and kind of leave any kind of imperfections as you're going and painting the hood. Speaking of painting, I don't know if you guys can tell, but based off, you know, the plastic white matte around, we're actually gonna paint it here at the house. So that being said, we got this nice hammered black paint, spray paint. I'm not sure if you guys can see it in the sun. It's like a nice like iridescent black color. I'm gonna add to the hood. I'm gonna use about 2 cans of this. Want to make sure that the coating, well, we want to make sure that we put a couple coats on there, make it look as professional as possible and make it look as good as we can. We go from there. It's looking nice. It's looking real nice. Look at that. What a major difference. We still got streaks on there. It's just because like the paint is very wet. We literally just finished. This is like the second coat. We might put on a third one just to keep it nice and covered up. Cover up any kind of other little spots here and there, any other imperfections, and then we'll be good to go. Got that little shit on there. I'm gonna wipe you off later, but yeah, aside from that, crispy. Look at that. Major difference from when I had it before. Love that. Only for what? 30 bucks. 30 bucks will get you the 3 cans of the black spray paint and then the clear coating as well. You guys also need clear coating. If you guys don't know how to do this, make sure you get 3 cans of clear coat as well. Smack that mug right on there and then call it. Looking nice. Let's go. All right, so you guys might be wondering, why are we doing this outside? Well, first of all, we didn't want to wrap the whole freaking garage with this white mat, and second of all, it's nice outside and it dries better. But there are pros and cons to that. Cons being that you will be getting all this little debris out here from the wind, and outside you might be getting leaves on there. If that happens, wait. Do not try to remove it when the paint is wet, because you're gonna get your fingerprints, you're gonna smudge it, and it's gonna turn out super bad, and you're gonna have to redo the whole thing. So if it gets on there, don't freak out. Just wait till the paint dries, and then that way you can just wipe it off and there won't be any kind of smudging or nothing like that. So don't freak out. We're fine. We're good to go. It's looking great. We got this. Let's get it done. As y'all can see, the finished product is almost done. We got to put one more coat. As you're finishing up, you're going to see like lines, like strafing lines on it. What that means is that you're kind of too close to the hood, and that's where we kind of like messed up a little bit. But that was like in the first coat. Afterwards, we started getting a little bit higher up, like holding the can higher up from the hood, and then spraying line to line, and it started clearing up really nicely. So what I'm gonna do now, before adding the third and final coat, you take off any of the kind of like the debris that's on there from like outside. If you're doing this outside, once it dries, like I said before, you take like a nice little cloth, dry cloth, and then you kind of just brush it. You don't put any pressure on it, just kind of brush it down. Don't brush it back and forth, just brush it down. Depending on what side the debris is on, you just brush it down. Just go in one motion, and then do it lightly, no pressure, because you don't want to mess up the paint or anything like that. So let's get into that. You gotta really look for the minor details as well, because if you don't get it and you paint over it, there's no going back. So yeah, that's good to go. Let's get on to that third coat, baby. that should be it. So we just leave it there for a little bit longer, let it dry, and then should be good to go.
Si pare, non mi ne può prendere.